Hello, my name is Edwin Abraham Echevarria. I do prefer to go by Abraham, and this is my 2026 Cisco Dream Team application video submission for essay question number 1. Okay, so describing any experiences or qualities I have to work with IT equipment, I would say that right off the bat, I went online very early in taking CCNA and started to buy old equipment. It's just honestly, I like working with it. I also do a lot of work on Packet Tracer, but I do have this Cisco switch here. It's an older one, but I do practice on it. It helps me see what it's like in real life, and Packet Tracer is pretty close to it. We do, a lot of labs in it, and it helps me out a lot to see how it actually is going to function. The other thing is collaborating in a team environment. I am part of, a church, and we do part of a team that does the education for the JV and youth. So I do teach at least once a month on Sundays. And one of the things that we have to do is work as a team, because if you don't work as a team, you can't make it happen. So, everybody has their own strengths. Everybody brings what they're good at, and they support each other where maybe your teammate might not be as strong in that area. You can come in and help and support them. The last thing is obviously providing great or excellent customer support and service. I actually started a small business in my home office. It's called Horizon Tech Squad, and I help older individuals in my city and surrounding cities, small local businesses, to set up their networks, their pages, anything that has to do with technology, cell phones, tablets, computers. That's what I love doing. I love helping people, and yeah, that's what I do. This is for essay question number 2. Like I said in the previous video, I have a home business, Horizon Tech Squad, that I go out to people's homes. Most of my clientele are older individuals who have trouble with technology and understanding it. I love helping them. I feel like I have the patience to just sit there with them. It's not that big of a deal, and help them understand, or at least understand the process of what they're doing, and try to remember it for them. Like write it down, or if worst case scenario, they can always call me and get a hold of me. But I love going to their homes. They're always so welcoming, and I love helping people in the community. We even do little workshops like for older individuals, just to, like how to watch out for a scam, how to regain access to your email, small things, how to protect your information, stuff like that. And I would say that, like right now, I'm in CCNA 2. I completed CCNA 1, and I should be finished CCNA 2 by the end of April 2026. And by the end of August 2026, I'll be done CCNA 3, so the whole CCNA course, which is awesome. And my professor is Professor Arnold, so honestly, this nomination that I have feels like an award from him. Because even on top of me having my CCST certification for cybersecurity that I got in last, I think, August or September of 2025, that's great to have. And, Professor Karen was amazing for that. But for what I'm doing now, networking, I honestly didn't think I was going to like it, and I love it. And I love it because I have a good professor. I have a good instructor, and he knows what he's doing. I'm also part of, like I said, the Blind Institute, and they're really good at recognizing their students that go above and beyond, and I guess I happen to be one of those students. So essay question number 3, describe any other accomplishments or unique attributes that I would like to share. So I do speak 2 languages. I speak English and Spanish, and one of the things that I do consistently in my church is I translate live services. So I'm right there next to the preacher, or whoever is bringing the sermon that day or the teaching, and I translate. I translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English, and it's something that honestly I've been doing since I was like 15 years old, and I'm 36, so you do the math. I've been doing it for a while, and it's something that I love. You never know what the translator is going to say, the person's going to say, so I'm always on my feet, always doing my best to pay attention so that I can translate and communicate the message effectively to the audience. Because if there's somebody who doesn't understand English or doesn't understand Spanish, I want to make sure that they can receive the message that's being conveyed. As honestly, one of the things I'm mostly proud of is being able to translate at a pretty good, decent speed. and business ventures. Like I said, I feel like I'm mentioning it over and over again, but I just started this Horizon Tech Squad, and it has been life changing for me. I've been able to enter people's homes, help them regain access to their emails, set up their networks, simple things, their cell phones, data recovery. It's just simple things here and there, nothing crazy. And it feels awesome to be able to serve a community with the skills that you're learning, the skills that you have. And being in CCNA is taking me to a whole nother level that I can understand networking at the enterprise level, if that makes sense. So, essay question number 4. The schedule for this dream team is very fluid and can change at the last minute. Am I comfortable with being flexible and going with the flow daily? I'll be honest with you. I have 2 stepkids. They are both on the autism spectrum. I think that answers the question itself. Very last minute changes all the time, especially growing up, raising them. It has been an adventure, and it still keeps being an adventure because they're still growing up. They're teenagers right now. My oldest, he is in a special education school, and when I first met him, he went through a lot of things, and there was a lot of last minute changes, and the things that you just have to roll with it. You got to roll with the punches. You can't just dictate that stuff, especially when they have a mental condition that they need help with. So those are my proudest moments. The biggest reasons why I'm doing this. I wouldn't even be applying if it wasn't for them. And honestly, like I said, translating last minute stuff all the time. Out of nowhere, the preacher changes. The person I thought I was translating for doesn't show up, so somebody else takes over. Or maybe the sermon gets changed last minute. It's a bunch of different things that happen. But we take it in stride and do our best to adjust. So yeah, I don't have any issues with last minute changes, especially for doing something that I love. All right, the most important question of all: why am I motivated to be and participate on the dream team? My biggest reason and purpose is my family. If there's anything that there's a legacy you can leave behind, it's your children. And if there's any greater testimony that describes the person that you are, is your family, your wife, your kids, your partner. And I love my family. This is the biggest reason I'm doing this. They believe in me. I know I believe in them too, but it feels awesome when you have the people around you who believe in you. And the other reasons I'm really excited and motivated to be on the dream team is I didn't know I was going to like networking. I had no idea. But when you have professors like Professor Arnold, who go all out to teach you and will stay extra and will, you can email him anytime and he's most likely going to respond really quick. And he's really good at what he does. He's really good at explaining the concept and, waiting for me to actually grasp them, and if there's any sections that I'm having real trouble with, he helps me, and he's shown me another side of networking that I didn't see before. And that's something that really opens my eyes, because one day I would love to be an instructor. I would love to do what he does, and I'm grateful that I have this opportunity, and I cannot wait to be part of the 2026 Cisco Dream Team.